If you are looking for games to play on a fun date, or really just on a casual cuddle Thursday, we've got you covered. In this video, we are going to talk about the 10 best co-op games that you can play with your girlfriend or wife. We have got games from all the different genres, from cutesy to rough, we've got enough. It Takes Two.
May, they're alive. What is going on here?
I am sure you guys were waiting for It Takes Two to show up on this list, then why not? This game is a true co-op masterpiece, designed from the ground up for 2 players. Unlike many co-op games, It Takes Two doesn't make you feel like one person is doing all the work. It's all about teamwork and collaboration. No matter what you do, whether you're solving puzzles, battling bosses, or just exploring the vast imaginative world, every moment is crafted to make sure both players are equally involved. What really sets It Takes Two apart is its variety in gameplay. The game never gets boring because there's always a new challenge or mini-game around the corner to keep you engaged and entertained. From platforming sections to creative puzzles and even a bit of combat, the gameplay constantly evolves, making sure there's always something fresh to experience. It's hands down the most perfect co-op game I've ever played with my partner, and I promise you'll have a blast too.
Yes. Why do you always blame him?
Thank you. Oh!
What is that?
Overcooked 2 is a perfect game for those who love both cooperation and competition. This game is super chaotic, it doesn't let you settle in. Fair warning though, things might get a little heated, and not only in the kitchen inside the game, but also outside of it. You and your partner have to work together or hilariously sabotage each other to serve dishes and overcome obstacles like fire, collapsing floors, and floating surfaces. It's another one of those games that are easy to get into as a total beginner, but also challenging enough to keep you and your partner on your toes all along. It's also a pretty great option for a family party as well. Now, if you are looking for something more relaxing to enjoy with your partner, Stardew Valley might just be the perfect game out there. This game is all about taking things slow and savoring the experience. Farming, gathering resources, building structures, fishing, or raising animals. There's so much you can do in this game. And the best part is that you don't have to do it alone. You and your partner can divvy up the work and watch your effort come to fruition. I haven't had the luxury to play this game with my girlfriend, but my best friend and I spent too many hours playing this game, simply unwinding and talking about the day. Stardew Valley is packed with a ton of activities that keep you coming back for more. Another co-op game that I think is worth mentioning on this list is Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime. It's a rather action-packed adventure game that has you exploring dangerous galaxies in this vast space. You and your partner will have to work together to control the spaceship. From steering and shooting to activating shields and managing engines, you will have different tasks to perform if you want to survive and save those space bunnies. It offers great replayability as well, with randomized levels that keep you busy as you take on enemies, tackle obstacles, and manage those powerful engines. As you progress, you can also upgrade your ship with space gems to make things easier for your journey ahead. The controls are simple enough for anyone to jump in, but the strategic cooperation is what keeps you on your toes all along. I've played my fair share of crazy simulation games over the years, but Untitled Goose Game is one absurd game that I really enjoyed playing cooperatively. Many people don't know this, but you can actually play this game with another player, and I definitely suggest you try it with your girlfriend or wife. This game is all about annoying the heck out of humans in the most hilarious ways possible. There's no online co-op, but you can play locally with another controller. If you and your partner are more into challenging games where you really have to stop and think, Portal 2 is the perfect game for you. This game is widely known for its mind-bending puzzles, and the game's 2-player cooperative mode takes the experience to a whole new level. There's a very good chance you have already played this game, but if you haven't, there's no better time to play this than now. This game will test you and your partner's ability to solve puzzles in the most rewarding and sometimes frustrating way possible. Portal 2 offers a gripping story and gameplay that I am pretty sure will keep you hooked from start to finish. If you and your partner are into platformers, you have to play Bread and Fred. It's a co-op platformer where you and your partner work together as 2 adorable penguins trying to climb a snowy mountain while being tied together with a rope. You will have to jump together with coordination and timing because each fall kinda hurts a little. For someone who is new to video games but still enjoys platformers, I am sure they will love this game's charming graphics and adorable characters. Bread and Fred is a great mix of fun physics and plenty of laughs, making it a delightful game for us. It's definitely worth a shot. Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the best games ever made, and I mean in every possible way. The story, the gameplay, the characters, and even the visuals are amazing, but there are many players who still haven't explored the co-op side of things. This game is all about making choices, like the choice to avoid evil and fight against it, or embrace it and become the ultimate evil ourselves. It's the ultimate RPG experience where you get to create your own character, choosing from 12 classes and 11 races, which gives you plenty of options to create a unique character and set out on your adventure. The game's flexibility allows you to explore the forgotten realms together, fighting, looting, and forming relationships. Trust me, you will have so much fun playing this game, especially if you and your partner are both into RPG games.
Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
I am a big fan of the We Were Here series, and while We Were Here Together isn't the best entry in the series, I have to admit the co-op puzzles in this game are some of the best. You and your partner take the role of two explorers who get a distress call from their team members stuck in a snowy wasteland somewhere in Antarctica. This game relies heavily on communication with only walkie-talkies to guide. You have to describe and explain your surroundings accurately to your partner to solve puzzles and progress. The story is good, but the reason why this game is on this list is because of its challenging puzzles. Escape Simulator. I had to include at least one escape room puzzle game on this list that you can play with your partner. It's a first-person puzzler that you can play both solo and in online co-op. In this, you guys would explore a growing set of highly interactive escape rooms, rummaging through furniture, examining artifacts, and solving a variety of cleverly designed puzzles in search of clues. The game offers a ton of variety, from escaping the labyrinth of Egypt and dealing with space disasters to solving a Victorian mystery at Edgewood Mansion. It even has VR support, which makes the experience all the more immersive, especially with all the community-made rooms that let you explore rooms inspired by games like Portal and Among Us.